Welcome back to Goonies World. My name is Goonie, also known as Colin, and I am joined, as always, with Meanie, also known as Ryan.
What's up?
And Johnny Pharaoh, also known as Sean.
Hi, everybody.
Haha, you used my pun.
I stole your pun. And we're going to be some punny bunnies tonight because we're back for our final installment of Bunnies and Burrows. And I don't believe we'll do too much recap other than to say our heroes, Fufu, the fighter, and Runny Carlos, the runner, are in disguise as guinea pigs trying to infiltrate the settlement known as Drainpipe, which is ruled by an evil stoat named Bile, who they have reason to believe is planning some sort of an attack on their home settlement of Stonewall. So that's why they've come here and persuaded the fox gatekeeper, Foxy, to let them into the old Drainpipe, which is again at the top of a creek underneath a closed road. And there was a grate covering a drainpipe. It was just enough for a little creature to get in. Like, even Foxy can't get in there. But smaller creatures can. Yeah, well, I suppose I'm going to call out for mincemeat right now. Hey, mincemeat! Mincemeat! He says, and there's a scuffling back from in there. And you can hear some commotion back inside the drainpipe. It all echoes out. But pretty soon, a nasty-looking, ripped ear, black and white, spotted bunny comes hobbling up to the gate. Yes, mincemeat. These guinea pigs have acquired the taste for blood, and they want to meet the big guy. They want to meet Bile. I think you should take them to see him. I think they could be excellent recruits. Just look at them. Aren't they adorable? Yes, I suppose they are adorable. Oh, come this way. And he beckons you to go through the little gate. He looks at you, Fufu, and he goes, so, what do they call you, guinea pig?
Poo-poo.
Poo-poo, lovely. And how about you, swift one?
Oh, me? You talking to me?
Yes, you have a lithe body.
Yeah, I'm very fast. My name's Dave.
Dave, the guinea pig. Excellent. Yes, you know, this Foxy from the other side of the grate. They were domesticated. Oh, really? That's marvelous. I was once domesticated myself. I escaped in a fire. How did you escape?
It was a bloody mess. We bit and scratched our way to freedom.
And that's how we got the taste for blood.
Wow.
Yeah, we want to party now.
Well, for guinea pigs, you're rather ferocious, aren't you? I think the boss might like that.
Not as ferocious as those bunnies.
Oh, this is where all the ferocious bunnies come. Come on in.
I heard bunnies were great warriors. I wouldn't know that, though.
Well, great cannon fodder. No, it's the weasels and the stoats who do all the real fighting around here. I say that as a bunny. Nevertheless, come this way. And inside is a scene of debauchery. There are several rabbits and some stoats and some weasels. They're all eating a corpse of a dead dog. It's like a big white fluffy dog. It's all covered with filth, and they're all eating its insides right now, and the smell of corn silk cigarettes hangs in the air. And some of them you can see are gambling with a bag of chocolate chips, like half a bag of chocolate chips some human has dropped or lost. And, hey, look at the guinea pig, says another one. Hey, little chumps, says another one. You look like a couple of little chumps. You ain't hard. You ain't nothing. You ain't hard. I don't know. You don't belong here.
Yeah, we do. We eat blood. It's cool.
Yeah, why don't you come over here and have some then?
So I want to give me some of that dog. I'm just going to run over there and start pretending to eat the dog.
Okay, but you're not really going to try to eat the dog, right?
No.
Okay. What about you? What are you doing, Fufu? Or should I say poo-poo?
Where's the dog's heart? I will eat the heart.
No, the heart, that's for Bile. Yeah, that's for Bile, says another one of them.
Well, then, I don't want to eat it. I'm a heart eater only.
But particular, huh? Well, look at that little one. Look at that guy. He's just going at it, ain't you, little guinea pig? What'd you say this name's one? I think he said his name was Dave. Yeah, look at Dave go. Now, Dave, you're going to try to deceive them, basically, into thinking that you're eating. And so, if you wouldn't mind, please roll percentiles while I find your target number. And what is your dexterity again?
Dexterity is 10.
Right. Yes, you have an 80% chance as a rabbit to deceive these other animals who are all distracted.
I rolled a 22.
Yeah, look at him go. Yeah, he's a hungry one, all right. So, you said you got the taste for blood and there was all kinds of fighting? Yeah, you said that. Did you kill a man?
I didn't kill nobody, no. But, but I beat him I had to bite him real good, bite and scratch and claw. Because they kept trying to cuddle me and hold me and stuff, and I don't go for that. Nonsense.
And I pooped all over him.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. Yeah, they can't stand it when you poop. Yeah. All right, that's enough chit-chat and enough snacking. Says Mincemeat, come this way. And he leads you several dozen yards down the drain pipe. And at the end is blocked off with a pile of stones and trash. There's a little opening near the top. And Mincemeat climbs over it. This is Bile's sanctum sanctorum. Follow me. And I assume you will do so.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And clambering up over the little barricade, you find yourself in a four-way storm sewer chamber. There's night air coming in from above because there's a grate up above you in the ceiling. So in the daytime, light must shine down into here pretty good. But sitting there in a little pillar of moonlight on his old, nasty, mildewed New Kids on the Block pillow, like body pillow, is not only the faces of the kids and New Kids on the Block, but the huge, bloated body of what must be Bile. He's just a nasty-looking stoat who's got scars all over himself, and he's wearing an eye patch. And nearby is a Goliath toad. It's like a huge toad, like a foot long almost. And not even native to this region. Who knows how he got here. But, Kicky Wicky, says Mincemeat to the toad. Tell Bile that these fellas here, these guinea pigs, they're hard. Bile, these guinea pigs are hard. That's what Mincemeat says.
We hang tough.
They think they're hard. They think they're hanging tough. Bring them in here into the light. Let me get a better look at them, says Bile. All right, come on under the moonlight. Whoa, I love the hats, fellas. That's great. I love it. It's a nice touch. So they tell me you're hard guinea pigs. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
We got the right stuff.
Tried to bite that son of a bitch. Bite him out real good.
Yeah, they're talking about their human owners, says Mincemeat. Kicky Wicky, tell Bile they escaped from captivity. They escaped from captivity. And you don't know why he's telling him to tell them, because, he's right there in the same room. So you escaped from captivity, you got a taste for blood, and you want to party. Do I get this right?
Hell yeah.
Well, I gotta tell you, fellas, to me, you look a lot like rabbits. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. A lot like rabbits. I
don't think so. No, we don't. We guinea pigs resemble rabbits slightly, but we are distinguished from them.
Yeah, it is true. I don't see many guinea pigs, but I'm telling you, I don't know. I can't shake this feeling that you're rabbits. Would you mind, just real quick, just for me as a favor, would you take off your hats? I think the hats are great, But I gotta take a good look at you. Why don't you go ahead and take off the hats? Don't you think they should take off the hats, Kicky Wicky? And Kicky Wicky hops a little bit closer to you in a threatening manner. Yeah, I think they should take off the hats. Don't you think they should take off the hats, Mincemeat? Kicky Wicky, tell him that whatever he says is fine with me. Yeah, I forgot. Mincemeat's not allowed to speak to me anymore after something he said pissed me off. So go ahead and just take off the hat, because I like to try on your hats. I think they're cute, and I want to try them on. So why don't you go ahead and take them off for me, fellas? And I'll let you decide whether you're going to do that or not.
I never take off my hat. It's part of who I am. And, it's, I can't do that. Sorry.
What about you?
I don't think you want me to take off my hat.
No.
Because if I take off my hat, that means someone's gonna die.
Oh, so it's like that. Okay. Both you guys, you're going to have to persuade him that taking off your hats is not at all necessary. And so, Ronnie, what is your charisma? 9. Okay, you have a 30% chance to persuade him. And what is your charisma, Fufu?
It's also 9.
You guys have a 30% chance to persuade him.
Ooh, I rolled a 13.
Nice.
I rolled a 7.
Wow, that is very lucky. Okay, all right, I can see maybe you guys are harder than I thought. Cause,
I'm going to start squeaking like a guinea pig.
Well, wow. I tell you, you're a strange fella. They say, what'd you say your name was? You big
It's
guy.
Poo-Poo.
Poo-Poo?
Yeah.
Okay, Poo-Poo. That's kind of a funny name. And like with the hat and the name, I feel like you haven't fully, shaken off your human masters yet. You know, that hat is so cute. It's like a chain around your neck, my friend. And if it's who you are, I want to urge you to find personal freedom someday. And you, what'd you say your name was?
Dangerous Dave.
Dangerous Dave. I like it. I like the alliteration. But I tell you, you got to learn more self-control. If something like getting the hat knocked off your head, makes you snap that much, again, I think you've been conditioned by your human masters. But let me tell you, boys, here, there ain't no masters, at least no human ones. Only me, and I'm like the first among equals, right? So, what I want to do is I want you to just hang around here for a while, okay? And we're going to have a big party tonight. Do you guys like apples?
Apples? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, apples are good. I like apples, okay?
Not my favorite food, but yeah.
You're going to like these apples, trust me, I promise. Everybody's going to eat them. And then I'm going to make a big announcement at midnight. It's going to be a great party. I want you guys to stay, all right? But if you don't mind, I'm trying to conspire with my major domo here, gesturing towards Kicky Wicky. So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and go back out, and we'll see how you like it. See how you like what you hear, okay? And if you don't like what you hear, that's fine. You can leave.
Okay,
And if you do like what you hear, well, then you can stay and you can be part of it, because I love the idea of the hard guinea pigs. That's new to me. I never met a guinea pig I didn't like to eat, that is. But you guys are different, so I'm going to go back to my conspiring here, but you go to the party. It's going to start any time, all right? I think the boys are getting set up outside right now. It's such a big party. We're inviting the whole Longwood. Well, not all of it. Not those arrogant bastards from Stonewall, but everybody else is invited. We're having it outside in the creek. You're going to love it, all right?
So those Stonewall bunnies are not cool?
Oh, don't even get me started, but hey, you know what? I don't want to give away any secrets. Spoiler alert, though. I'm going to talk about that in my big speech at midnight. We're going to talk about those bastards from Stonewall, all right?
Oh, yeah, I want to hear about them.
Yeah, if you're looking for action, says Kicky Wicky, you come at the right time. All right, Mincemeat, take him out of here. Let me go back to conspiring. So Mincemeat goes this way. And you can climb back over the barrier. And indeed, it looks like the boys are all going outside. They're dragging the dead dog out anyway. And mincemeat takes you back down to the end of the tunnel. Of course, it's nighttime and the moon's out. And you can see that many animals have gathered in the creek bed. You know, a creek runs down from where the drain pipe is usually, and the drain pipe empties into the creek. And again, this is stormwater sewer, not like filth. But it's created almost, a natural amphitheater in a way that's all focused on the drain pipe opening. But there's a giant pile of apples out there. Why don't you go over to Foxy and get yourself an apple? Says mincemeat. And you can tell that all the boys, as you call them, they're all out there eating apples and giggling. And there's hundreds of animals out here, mostly stoats, weasels. There's a mongoose. There's actually a couple of nasty-looking cats. Eddie, the raven you met last time, is circling around, and there's a few mean-looking hawks. They all look like they belong to a little gang. You know, they're almost like a little motorcycle gang of hawks flying around. And every now and then there's some bats that you'll see swoop over. And all of them come down and get a little bit of apples. But Foxy Fox goes, come on over here and get some apples. You're going to love these apples, boys. Let me tell you why. You see how mushy they are and all blackened? That means they're fermented. And so you're going to really like it. It's going to give you a nice buzz. You're going to feel really good. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's party. Time to party.
That's right.
Get all fucked up, man.
Yeah, have some apples. Be one of us, says Foxy. And you guys, if you'd like to take a fermented apple and eat it, there's like a giant pile of them here. It's in an old dirty burlap sack that's spilled out, and they're going fast though. So, do you guys want to eat the apples?
I mean, Ronnie will take a couple bites. He doesn't want to like.
Yeah, I was gonna just eat a little to show that I'm one of them, but not go get crazy.
Oh, I see you guys know how to pace yourselves. Marathon eaters, huh? Okay.
We're in for the long haul, yeah.
I like it. Yeah, Foxy, I go all night myself. So, anyway, the party goes on for quite some time, and the other rabbits who are there, the wicked rabbits who have begun eating flesh, call you over to them. Hey, come here, little guinea pigs, come here.
You talking to us?
Yeah, there's a rumor going around you killed a human.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah?
Well, we don't know for sure if he died or not. We couldn't possibly have died from blood loss, but the death by 1,000 cuts, as they say, or bites in this case, scratches.
Yeah. He probably bled out. That's what we think.
Yeah, we heard you ripped his throat out. That's what we heard.
Yeah. We sunk our buck teeth in there and tore his human throat out, and it felt good.
Yeah? Well, I tell you what. We're pretty hard ourselves, aren't we, fellas? Yeah, we're hard, says another one. We're so hard, says another one. Yeah,
what animals are these?
These are rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but once you get that taste for blood, you'll never go back, will you? No, you never go back.
Yeah, when did you guys get your first taste of blood?
Well, see, it's like this. We're from a little community called Bywater that's near here, and that is where John Radisher would go on his trading missions, with his little cart.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're a colony of a place called Stonewall. And I tell you, there's just only so much to do down there. There's only so much watercress you can eat. Isn't that right, guys? Yeah, there's only so much watercress you can eat. Yeah, so, eventually we were going out further and further afield, okay? Because, we heard there's some berries and other things like that on the other side of the big road. You see that big road up there? And he points up to where the drain pipe is, and there's the road closed sign that's over it. So, yeah, we went out on the road. And, I'll tell you, there's this big cat named Pyewacket. He started prowling around up there, and we were too afraid to go back past Pyewacket, weren't we? Yeah, Pyewacket's the worst. Yeah. So we were stuck up there, and there was nothing to eat. We couldn't even get back into the grass. And there was this possum, okay? He was dead on the side of the road, and we were there for so long that you know what we did? We had to eat the possum. Yeah, I was going to tell it. Yeah, we had to eat the possum, and then by that time, Pyewacket had left. He got bored. And, then we ran into Mincemeat over there. You met him. We saw you talking to him earlier. And he said if we could eat possum, then we were hard enough to be part of this crew. Yeah, and we didn't go back to Bywater. It's so boring. All there is to do is eat watercress. All the real action's in Stonewall. Yeah, those big city rabbits from Stonewall think they're so cool. They think they're so awesome. They think they're better than us.
Why do they think that? What problems do they have with us?
Well, I'm not even talking about Drainpipe. I'm talking about Bywater. They just think we're provincial. Yeah, they think we're idiots, like we don't have any culture. Yeah, you know, just because we're from a smaller community doesn't mean that we're not hip. Yeah, we're hip. And we're hard now, too. But, you know, I heard that the big announcement tonight's got something to do with Stonewall. Hey, when you guys were in there talking to the boss, did he tell you anything about what he's going to say tonight?
Not really, but he said that it was related to Stonewall.
Oh, my.
He teased us a little about it, but that's all we got.
Say, aren't you guys going to eat the rest of your apples? You're just nibbling.
We're saving them for when the announcement comes. You know, we want to get loaded.
Okay.
We want to last a real long time.
Yeah, I'm loaded myself.
Well, I kind of was, you know, I'm not sure what this big announcement's going to be, but I'm not sure that I want to be too terribly out of my mind, just in case, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I always like to be out of my mind. Yeah, we're always out of our mind. Yeah. But just then, there's a loud gong, and you look up, and Foxy has brought out a trash can lid that he's holding in his mouth, and you can see Kicky Wicky, the huge Goliath frog, has just kicked the trash can lid to make this gong sound. And everybody turns, and all goes quiet. And all you can hear is the background of the night. And then, crawling out of the drain pipe and standing to his full height is a great scarred bulk of the wicked stoat Bile. And he goes, "Is everybody having a good time?" And of course, there's general cheering and shouts of affirmation. "I hope there's enough apples for everyone. It looks like maybe there's some leftovers. Maybe I'll have one too. But at any rate, I know y'all been waiting for my big announcement. All right. Now you know that for too long, those arrogant bastards of Stonewall, they've been lording it over the Longwood like they own everything, like we're nothing, right? And you know, they got their meadows and they got that Great Wall. They're so protected. It's like resistant to predation. And you know, fellas, we got this drain pipe, and nice as it is, I feel like Stonewall will be a little bit nicer, don't you? Yeah, of course, yeah. So you know, their day, those Stonewall bunnies, their day is done. All right. So tomorrow night at dusk, we're all going over there. This whole drain pipe army, right, fellas? And we're going to follow Pebble Brook to the Weeping Willow, all right? And then we're going to go on towards Stonewall, and we're going to take that settlement, all right? And we're going to take it in a surprise attack. And after we kill all the men bunnies, we're going to reproduce, fellas. At least you bunnies are. And the rest of us, whether it's possible or not to reproduce, we're going to have a really good time, all right? You all get that? And, you know, you see our friends, our airborne friends, they're going to help us out with a little death from above, right? So it's tomorrow night. And I want you all to know that we're all going to do great deeds tomorrow. And you're all going to dine on flesh. And you're all going to reproduce. That's what I'm telling you. Or you're going to give it your damnedest to try to reproduce with a rabbit. I might try it. I don't know. They say once you go rabid, you never go back. So I'm going to give it a shot. And I believe in you. I believe in you, boys. And that's why I got you this nice dog that you can eat at. There's still quite a bit left, right? And although I hear these newcomers, I hear we got these hard guinea pigs over here. And he points to you, and like every head turns. And I heard that one of them really wanted to eat the heart.
And you know, fellas, normally I reserve the heart as my own portion, but I thought what we do here tonight, in front of everybody, is I'm going to present this heart to our newest recruits, these hard guinea pigs you've heard so much about, who ripped the throat out of a pet store owner and pooped all over him, probably in his throat. Did you poop in his throat, too?
Yes, I did.
All right. See, they got style, and because of that, I got the heart for you right here. But Kicky Wicky, would you bring out that heart for me?
You got it, no problem.
And Kicky Wicky pushes his big heart of the dead dog. So I decided, instead of me eating this, I'm going to let you boys split it. Because I heard you, Bunny Poo Poo, will only eat the heart, and no one is going to go hungry. And I know.
I'm not a bunny. I'm a guinea pig.
Well, you know what? I've always had my doubts about that. I'll just be honest with you, boys. Why do you think I was trying to get you to take the hat off? Now, you may have persuaded me a little bit, then I'll make you take the hat off. But if you want to be a guinea pig, it's okay, because in my world, you got the freedom to be whatever you want to be, as long as you're one of us.
We identify as guinea pigs.
Good. So, you guinea pigs, I want you to come up here and prove that you're one of us by sharing his heart in front of all of us. Don't you think that sounds like a good idea? And yeah, there's cheering. There's general and oh yeah, you gotta go eat the heart. I'm so jealous. You got all that personal attention from Bile. Yeah, go eat the heart. Come on, what's the matter with you fellas? Go eat the heart. Says Foxy, eat the heart. Says Mincemeat, eat the heart. Says Eddie the Raven from up above.
I want to whisper to Runny and say, I'm going to eat the entire heart before you can, so you have an excuse not to. And I will eat the whole thing, but if I should become one of them, you must kill me.
Okay, if that's what you want.
All right, fellas. There's not much more to talk about. Come on up here, little guinea pig poo-poo.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. What are you doing? You gotta save some for your friend. You're greedy. You're definitely the pig part of guinea pig, I now believe. And so you've devoured the entire thing as fast as you could?
Yeah.
Okay, your constitution... Well, I already looked this up. You have a 55% chance. I think you had an 11 constitution.
Yep.
To not immediately get sick and possibly do some internal damage, because you got to slowly acclimate yourself to a meat diet. It's not healthy for you. You just don't have the constitution for a meat diet. So 55% chance.
Fucking... I got a 56, I swear to God.
56.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm going to say that is close enough that there's an awkward, embarrassing moment when you look like you're going to be sick, and there's silence, and everybody stares at you in rapt anticipation. And then you're able to choke it down. Now, see, that's what you're going to make your tummy sick when you eat like that, and you're not going to be any good. You're not going to be any good for the fight tomorrow if you're going to be greedy like that. You know what? I want you to know, you little Dave, dangerous Dave, I'm sorry your friend is such a pig and ate all that heart before you could have a piece. But don't worry, because I saved you another nice bit. I got the eyeball for you of this dog. I was going to put it in my own eye, but Kicky Wicky said that's not going to work. No, I'm not going to let you see the eyeball. I got it right here. I'm going to give it to your friend, and he's going to eat the eyeball and show that he's one of us.
I really like eyeballs more than he does.
It's too bad that you ate the whole heart.
I'm still hungry.
Well, you know what? If you're still hungry, why don't you eat the rest of the apple that you've been nibbling on, all right?
But it's not the same. There's no blood or guts in it.
If you eat that apple, you're going to be so high that you're going to be dancing all night, and you're not going to worry about it. And believe me, I can't even finish a whole heart, and I'm considered pretty hard. So I don't think you're going to get any of this eyeball. I appreciate the ambition, all right? But save it for tomorrow night if you can. Now,
little dangerous Dave, why don't you come up here and eat the delicious eyeball that I've saved for you? Yeah, eat the eyeball. Yeah, eat the eyeball already. Yeah, eat the eyeball. Eat the eyeball. Eat the eyeball. Eat the eyeball.
And Bile he has the eyeball.
Yeah, he's holding it out to you. He's holding it in his hand like Hamlet holds a skull, right? And he's wanting you to come take it. And all eyes are on both of you guys still.
Can I try to like, I want to communicate to Ronnie Carlos. I don't know how possible that is.
I don't know either. You can whisper to him or whatever you think might work.
Like, I'm gonna say like, I'm gonna try to like cough and say like, store it in your cheek.
Yeah, I was weighing several different options. One, just eating it. Two, like storing it in a cheek pouch. Like, that seems like it would be sufficiently small, possibly, to be able to pull that off. Or just attacking Bile and then running. But I think I'll go with the attempt to deceive everybody.
Okay, that's probably slightly less suicidal, potentially. So, deceive them by keeping it in your cheek pouch then. Okay, all right. In that case, since you're deceiving, you have an 80% chance as a bunny to deceive.
12.
Nice. All right, see, he's full, he's swelled up. All right, look, they're one of us. Are these guinea pigs not one of us? They're hard. And everybody applaud. You're gonna go with me in the vanguard of our army tomorrow. At my side, you will be my right-hand pigs. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Sounds great.
And fellas, when we take Stonewall tomorrow night, everybody's gonna get a cute hat like what these guys have got, because I heard they've got a lot of this stuff there stored away. Isn't that great? So we're gonna feast on and everything else, but tonight I want you to have fun. I want you to keep doing what you're doing. And then tomorrow, we're going to sleep during the day, all right? And we'll go out tomorrow night, and it's going to be the beginning of a weird new world. You got no idea what the Longwood is going to be like, okay? It's going to be a place for freedom, all right? Freedom to do whatever we want and eat whatever we want and reproduce with whatever we want, right? And again, there's cheering. All right. And they all started going, hail Bile, hail Bile, hail Bile, hail Bile. Oh, please, fellas, you're embarrassing me. I got to go. I'm shy. You know that. And he is nothing of the sort. But he false modestly backs off after bowing to their cheers. Wow. That Bile's a great guy. Hey, what are you going to do when you get to Stonewall? Says one of the rabbits. Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'm going to kill all the stupid bunnies and then eat their hearts and faces off.
Yeah, we are too, because we're hard. Yeah, we're hard.
You guys don't seem very hard.
Well, we never fought a bunny before, but I figure I'm gonna go with like maybe a couple of bite and holds and maybe a rip or two, you know? Yeah. But I heard they got some pretty powerful warriors over there, so we're going to stay behind you guys when the fighting starts.
I heard that too. I heard one of them especially is a very dangerous warrior. Well, look out for him.
One thing I'm a little concerned about, though, is if we're going to go follow the brook there, then we might have to go near the big house. Yeah, we might have to go near the big house. Yeah, and that's where Pyewacket is. We don't want to see him again. He's a murderer.
Well, you know, we're actually we've befriended him. So if you go that way and you see him, you can just tell him that it's okay, because a poo-poo sent you.
We're friends of Poo-Poo? Okay.
Poo-Poo and Dave sent you.
Poo-Poo and Dave sent us? Okay, I think can you remember Poo-Poo and Dave? Yeah, I remember Poo-Poo and Dave. Well, the night goes on, and there is much rejoicing, and many apples are entirely consumed. And everybody keeps exhorting you to eat your apple, so eventually I'll assume you do it, but not so quickly as to make yourself sick or drunk. You pace yourself throughout the evening.
No, I'm gonna have to go push out some pellets. And I gotta hide that because bunnies have the round pellets and guinea pigs have the more cylindrical, smaller type.
Well, and then also
poop in a bush or something.
Yeah, and then also I think that Ronnie Carlos going to have to go spit out his. So you guys can walk away from the main action of the party. It is night, so there's plenty of shadows and big rocks in the creek, and do your business. But I thought you might also need this opportunity to conspire a little bit. And it's possible you guys might want to hatch some form of plan, which I'm looking forward to because I have absolutely no way of anticipating what you might do. Other than, I know you got some herbs that you were given by Harpo, the rabbit herbalist, but I'm very curious to see if in the next 20 to 25 minutes you can figure out a way to stop this invasion from happening.
Well,
Yeah.
so I was thinking, those bunnies, man, they are not hard at all. They're not cut out for this.
I can sense their weakness.
I think we gotta let them in on a secret. Let them in on and now I'm fucking changing my accent. We gotta let them in on our secret and see if they want to come back to Stonewall with us and tell Granny what's going on.
Would we have time to get there and back before the invasion?
Yeah, not extremely long, but you could get there by morning if you travel back through the night.
Because we could at least tell them when it's going to happen, and then we could maybe try to set up a plan for them.
You do know there's so many rabbits here. There's so many animals here, especially big ones, that you're worried that Stonewall will be completely overwhelmed.
Yeah, we might have to stop them from even coming. Sabotage their efforts somehow. We might want to look around and see the vulnerabilities. I know something. I'm gonna look in my little pouch and take out this slumber root powder.
Yeah, you guys do have some slumber root powder. Granny Maisie told you it would put a big animal to sleep if you can get him to eat it.
Yes, we must get Bile to eat something. We must watch him and see what he's eating, and then sneak some of this powder onto his food. But we must do that. The timing has to be right, so that he sleeps through his planned invasion.
Yeah, she also gave you guys some bitter mushroom, which will give you great strength, supposedly, if you take it. And then a very dangerous root that I don't know who remembers what it was.
Yes, fire root.
Yeah, that if you put
I've been thinking about fire root this whole time.
If you
About
put
how
it
to
in
best use it.
If you put it in the sunlight, it will start a fire instantly. Also, I think you guys have a few red berries left among at least one or two among you.
I had a couple, and then they gave me a couple more, and I think I gave both of them to Fufu because he
Okay. Yeah.
taking damage.
Okay.
We could find out which route they are going to take, and although it's tomorrow night that they're doing it. Okay, so they're not doing it during the day.
No.
There'll be no sun. So if we're going to use this If we're going to use this fire, we must use it tomorrow during the day somehow. And, if we could lure some of them into a field or something that we have this root placed in, catch them all on fire, burn them. But I don't know how to lure them into this field.
Yeah, you have a feeling as long as Bile himself is around, Stonewall will be in danger.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think Bile is the most dangerous of them all, and he must be assassinated.
But I'm trying to think. He's kind of hard to get to, though, you know?
I think you, being the more agile, faster one, may have the best chance to sneak up close to him and put this herb on his food.
The sleepy one?
Yep.
And of course, he's in that chamber with the grate in the ceiling, you know, that you can see the night air through. He's in there behind the wall of debris and trash. But he's, of course, guarded by Kiki Wiki, who looks like a badass.
I say we scout out this area that he is in. Because what I'm thinking, when you said that grate, we might be able to stand on top of the grate and pour the herb in through that, if there's food directly under it, that is. But we need to just, do some reconnaissance, I think.
And also there will be sunlight coming in through the grate, so if we can...
That's true.
Somehow find a way...
Is it still day?
No, but I mean there will be sunlight coming in.
Oh, will be, okay.
And so that we might be able to catch that little chamber on fire.
Yeah, and...
possibly while Bile is sleeping.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he's going to be out partying all night, he might be sleeping during the day, which would make it easier for us to do something. Of course, we might have some bodyguards to take care of or something, too. We might use the slumber route on them, bring them some food, maybe, and then we could sneak in and then catch him on fire and try to get out of there.
Well, there's always a time for planning and then time for doing. And if you guys want to go sneak up and look through the grate and try to reconnoiter it, but you've already been in there once and seen it, you could try to sneak them the food. You could try to deceive them into eating it, whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, I think tomorrow with the sunlight is our best chance.
Hey, I've been looking all over for you guys. What are you doing back here behind the rock? Oh, wait a minute. Are you guys lovers?
We're fucking. Yeah, we're fucking.
Wow, maybe you are rabbits after all. Well, listen, just wanted to make sure you guys were okay. The party's still going strong. Hey, you guys haven't even finished your apples yet. There's plenty more. You guys want me to bring you some more apples?
Yeah, bring all the apples you can.
I'll go get you some right now. You guys are the stars of the party, and no one's talking to you. They're gonna be in the Vanguard tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay, yeah, we should mingle more with the others.
Well, Foxy goes off, and to get you apples theoretically. And so I'll let you guys decide what to do now.
Well, we could save some of these apples for giving to whoever. Tomorrow or whenever we need it, and put some of this powder on them. Or, yeah, some of this herb.
Okay, well, if you don't do anything else, Foxy comes back, and he's got 2 apples in his mouth, and he drops them down there for you. They're a little bit bitten, but, I got these sharp teeth. They're just They make things difficult to carry things in my mouth. You know how it is. Well, enjoy the apples. Let's have fun at the party, all right? We want to see more of you out there. We're going to start dancing in a little bit.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Party. Oh, we'll catch up. Yeah, let's party.
Okay. Well, you guys can take the driver's seat of the game at this point as you execute whatever plan you like.
Yeah, well, my plan was still just kind of, fast forward to tomorrow, unless there's something, we wanted to do tonight, but I can't think of anything. Unless we want to, like, individually try to take out people. But I think, Bile is the one we need to take care of. And that's, we can try to do that tomorrow with the sunlight.
Okay. Well, do you just want to mingle then at the party for the rest of the night?
Yeah, blend in and make sure no one's suspecting anything.
Well, you're like I say. Everybody wants to talk to you, and you spend the rest of the night in all kinds of interesting conversations that we don't have the time to role play. But everyone seems more or less convinced that you are hard guinea pigs or rabbits who I've chosen to identify as guinea pigs. And so for the rest of the evening, and there's dancing, and I'll assume you join in. They certainly want you to. And a beaver comes up, and a little beaver band comes up, and they're beating their tails on some hollow logs to make some wild party music. And after this huge dance, and everybody's whipping themselves into a frenzy, one by one, weasels and stoats and beavers and even bats and all the wicked rabbits, they one by one stumble off up into the drainpipe and pass out from all the fermented apples they've been eating. And as soon as there's a few isolated pockets of conversation, like towards the end of any good party, and then slowly and surely it's all quiet. Some of them are snoring here outside, but most of them have gone and crowded back into the drainpipe itself, where they're snoring loudly. You don't see any sign of mincemeat or kicky-wicky, or, of course, you don't see Bile out here, but you know exactly where he's likely to be. So now it's just you and the quiet, and the sun comes up and casts its red light over the scene, and you can hear the morning birds, and daylight slowly illuminates this sinister hideout called Drainpipe.
Okay.
All right, so I think I'm gonna go. Why don't you give me those herbs? I'm gonna see if I can get them on Bile's breakfast or something.
Okay. And if there's enough to spare, I want to try to put some on these apples as well. And I say we approach Bile's place, and if we can't find a way in or something, we can give these apples to any guards that might be guarding it.
Well, you don't really know for sure if that will work. You've got enough of that stuff to make an animal fall asleep, you were told. But
so it might be spread too thin.
It might be spread too thin, and then whoever is going to fall asleep might have to roll not to fall asleep against their constitution. Yeah. Whereas if you give it all to one, you'd pretty much be guaranteed that one would fall asleep. But it's still a good plan.
Try to distract, if we need to, whoever is there.
Well, if who would like to go in first?
I think it is Runny. Is your opportunity, Runny, and I will be behind you.
Okay, Here we go.
Alright. Well, you have a 90% chance, if you recall, to move silently running. So as you tiptoe through the drain pipe, around piles of sleeping stoats and weasels and wicked rabbits, and at least one or two cats that have come in and joined the army. Foxy is off snoozing by the gate. Go ahead and make a roll, and 90% should have a pretty good chance to sneak past them.
38.
Nice. So, without waking anyone, you tiptoe down the drain, and Foo-Foo, from the end of the drain pipe, you can see him disappear down in the darkness. But there's a thin crack of light at the end, several dozen yards away, at the top of where that pile of trash and debris is that blocks off the sewage chamber, the four-way sewage chamber where Bile makes his sanctum sanctorum, as Mincemeat called it. So you can see, you're right, there's definitely light shining down in there. And there's nobody standing out here guarding it, Runny, but when you silently get up and peek over the edge, you can see that both of them are still awake. And by both, Mincemeat is asleep, but Kicky Wicky and Bile are both awake, and they're whispering in conference. And you can tell from the wild way he's gesturing that Bile is probably proposing wild battle plans of some sort. And Kicky Wicky's a more somber countenance, occasionally shakes his big froggy head and seems to be urging more cautious tactics. But that's the kind of thing you see. And they haven't noticed you yet because you were so completely silent.
Shit, I don't know what to do.
Is there any food, like, seen around there?
No.
Does he see any food?
No.
Okay.
I'm debating a little improv.
Hey, boss, sorry to bug you.
Yeah, what are you doing? I'm trying to conspire here. I'm trying to make up a battle plan. I don't know if you're cleared for this type of top secret knowledge. What do you need?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I just I had something I thought you might be interested in.
What could you have? You got some kind of, unless you got some kind of secret weapon, then I don't want to know about it. All right?
Sort of.
Well, where's your
Sort of
little
like a
friend?
secret weapon.
Where's your little friend anyway?
I think you fell asleep. I think I'm about to follow him, but I thought I would offer you this secret weapon sort of thing.
Well, come on in then and tell me what you're talking about.
Yeah, if it's a secret weapon, what do you got? You got some kind of human weapon? You got a trap? What do you got?
Says Kicky Wicky. Yeah, tell us what you got.
So, I look around conspiratorially and say,
So what I got is I got this herb here, and if you take it, it makes you really big and strong.
Oh, you mean like a vitamin?
Better than a vitamin. Almost like a steroid, almost, you know.
What's a steroid?
Is like a super vitamin, I think.
Says Kicky Wicky. A super vitamin? Well, I tell you, Kicky Wicky, why don't you try it and tell me if it works? And then if it works, I'll try it.
Well, I only have enough for one.
I don't know. When I was a little stoat, my mother told me not to eat stuff I didn't recognize. So I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm also trying to watch my figure, because if I'm ever going to reproduce, I got to sleep first. You can see I'm covered with scars and the eye patch here. I need to be buff, but I don't know. Is there anything you think you can say to persuade him?
Well, if you don't, I understand if you don't want to increase your, fighting prowess by like double.
Whoa, double my fighting prowess. It's already double. So basically you're saying that I could quadruple. I would double the double that I already have compared to you. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that is precisely what I'm saying.
Well, gee, I don't know. If you only got enough for one, go ahead and try to persuade him. But because you've come up with a pretty good persuasive argument that plays to his conception of himself, we're going to raise the... I told you it was 30%. Last time it was really 33%. But we're going to raise that up to 63% due to a really good lie.
Ooh, gosh, I'm just rolling like a monster. 16.
All right, you got it in that little acorn cup there. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Right in here.
All right. So how long is it going to last? If I take it right now, will I still have the fighting prowess later at night when we go fuck up them Stonewall rabbits? That's what I want to know.
It should be good until tomorrow morning.
Until the next dawn.
That's generally the way with secret potions and whatnot. Yeah, generally from sunrise to sunrise, I believe.
All right, Kiki Wiki. All right. You're not a wizard. You don't know, but I'm going to take it anyway. So, all right. Thanks, little dangerous Dave. And bottoms up. Here's to guinea pigs and all who identify as guinea pigs. And he takes a little lid off the acorn cup and he drinks it. What did he just drink?
The sleeping.
Okay. And whoa, I'm telling you, I feel a little funny. I guess I'm gonna lay down for just a minute, okay?
Oh, you sure you're okay?
That's normal. It's normal.
Wait a minute. I don't think this is
This is not normal.
I think something has happened here, but I'm gonna kick your ass. But I'm gonna lay down for a minute. And Kiki Wiki, he's. I think you slipped me a Mickey.
No,
Kiki
no,
Wiki,
no.
he's. What's gonna happen? I don't know. And he's crawling over to his mildewed New Kids on the Block pillow right now. I'm just gonna lay down for a minute and think about this, and maybe I'll dream a solution, boss.
Kiki
And
Wiki, listen. It's normal. He's going to be asleep for probably 15 minutes, and when he
How
wakes
do
up,
I-
he
how do I
will
know
have
you-
the prowess of 100 stoats.
How do I know you didn't poison him?
Why would I do that? On the
don't
eve of
know.
our great battle with the stupid bunnies.
Maybe you're a play-acting spy.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, you come here. You got your little ridiculous hats on. We all definitely know in here that you're rabbits, all right? Because your disguises, they didn't work.
And that's actually because I rolled 09 for Bile to see through your disguises earlier. But that hasn't been a problem so far.
But you say 15 minutes, he's going to wake up?
Yes.
Right. If he doesn't wake up in 15 minutes, then you're getting kicked. You understand? And you ain't been kicked until you've been kicked by Kiki Wiki.
I see why you got the name.
That's right. So me and yours gonna wait right here.
And he goes over and he checks on Bile.
He's breathing nice and deep.
Yeah, I'm dreaming. I don't know. Oh.
So is there a place where I can, with like a nice patch of sunlight?
Oh yeah, it's shining right down in. It's shining down in. It more or less everything's illuminated.
Well, while Kiki Wiki is checking on Bile, I'd like to drop the fire herb in a patch of sunlight and just get GTFO.
Okay, all right. So he's looking at him, and you toss the fire root down, and then turn around and run. And just as you're getting up over the barricade of trash and debris and rocks to get out of there, you hear
What? Oh no! Boss, wake up! Oh, that's hot! Oh!
I assume you're just running though.
Yeah.
And then as you're running down the hall, this is starting to wake up, though, you know, some of the other animals that are in the drain pipe. So you're right at the other side, Runny, of the barricade, and you can now tell it's obviously flamed up in there like a fireball, and you don't know how long it'll last. But you're, of course, down at the opening of the drain, Fufu, and you can see in and see that. And you can see your friend silhouetted in the firelight, and you you can hear Kicky Wicky screaming and rolling around, and rolling some damage for him right now, which is going to be 5 dice of damage. And you hear, wow, I woke up. What is it? Ow, that's hot. And each of them, well, I'm going to roll damage separately, but Kicky Wicky, you smell the delicious, well, maybe not to you delicious, but the smell of frog legs comes drifting up out of that grate. And now I'm rolling some damage I'm rolling lower. And I'm just going to tell you, he's got 2 hit points left. Mostly because I rolled pretty low on this 5d of damage. But suddenly, you look up behind you, and standing on top of the barricade, flaming, his fur completely on fire. Whoa! I knew you slipped me a Mickey. You tricked me. I'm on fire. I'm going to get you. And he's still burning, and you think if you can just outdistance him, you could be okay. Do you want to make a run for it?
Time to go poo-poo.
So has he made it out of the drain?
No, he just yelled time to go in this instant, and Bile is standing on top of the wall of debris. Meanwhile, all the animals in the drain pipe are waking up, and they're in between you and Runny, who I assume is running out. What are you doing?
Well, I will wait for him to run, and I'm assuming he's running in my direction.
Yeah, he's going to try, but of course there's a bunch of bunnies in between him. So you are running through a field of obstacles now, Runny. And your speed is what, 17 again?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And what's your dexterity again?
10.
Okay. Putting those together here. You have got a 73% chance to weave and dodge and jump and leap and get your way out. Where's he going? He's a rabbit. He's a spy. I'm burning. Ow!
44.
Okay, you go taking off out of there, and I assume you guys do what? Just run.
I did have an idea. Is there any, huge, well, to us, huge rocks or...
Oh, yeah, I remember in the creek bed, there's plenty of rocks. Remember, you guys were kind of hiding in the shadows of them last night while you were conspiring and dropping your pellets and whatnot.
Well, if there's a real big one, I wanted to try to block the drain pipe and lock them all in.
There is a pretty big one. It's like half embedded in the slope above the drain pipe. Like sort of a semi-flat rock, but if you could knock it out of there, you'd have to give it a really, really hard push. And your strength is pretty good, right? Is it 17?
Yep. And I also have this...
oh, that's right.
this bitter mushroom.
You better get it quick. Meanwhile...
I'm going to take it and try to shove this rock in front of the... opening.
Okay, well, while you're shoving, you see Runny dash out, and Runny, you take one last look behind you, and inside, wow, I'm burning, I'm hot, I'm on fire, and he comes running out, trying to chase you, but all he's succeeding in doing is setting the fur of some of the other animals on fire. Was in there, and they're all screaming, and there's this mad stampede for the door. And go ahead and roll your strength roll, Fufu. Because if you can succeed in this, then that thing's come crashing down.
It would be...
and now your strength is 19. Because you've taken that. And you, sir, have an 82% chance of success.
It would also be funny if I could throw those fermented apples onto fire, make it bigger, but I don't think there's no thing for.
There's no way you
throw.
can do that from your perspective anyway. You're
Well, I assume they're probably low enough in alcohol and wet enough that it would be more likely to put it out anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
I will try to shove this rock.
Okay, you got just seconds, and you're out of luck. So
What did you say?
82.
It was? Okay. Yes, I got a 63.
And the rock, where it's sort of held in place by an old tree root, pops out of the ground. There's a splatter of dirt up in your face, and this huge boulder that's flat on one end just boom, 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 rolls down and blocks the entrance to the drain pipe. And you can hear from inside screams of all of the animals. Oh my god! Oh my god! Bird! And it's terrible. And from the grate up above, when you look on the roadway up above, the road closed. Apparently the grate that leads down into Bile's chamber is the smoke is billowing up out of that. And it's terrible conflagration inside there. Oh my god, what have you done? Says Foxy, who remember was too big to get in there. What have you done? I can't believe you guys. You were spies the whole time.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take my hat off.
I was gonna do the same thing.
I knew it. Oh, you guys, I'm so gonna eat you. And do you guys want to run from Foxy into the forest, or do you want to try to fight him? He is pretty big compared to you.
We'll take off, I think.
Yeah, that seems like the most prudent.
Well, there's two ways you can go, if you recall, because you look like he's going to chase you. There's two ways you can go. You can go down the Pebble Brook, or you can go back over past the big house. Which way do you want to go?
We might have to go separate ways because I still have to face off with Pyewacket. I will not fight this fox, but I will fight Pyewacket for what he has done. And it is my destiny, and perhaps it is my destiny to die in battle. But we shall see.
Well, do you guys want to split up, or do you want to run the same way?
Sounds like Fufu's going by the big house, and I'll go the other way.
Okay, Fufu, you run off towards the big house. And Carlos, you go taking off. But Carlos, you notice that Foxy, he's drawn to the choicer meat, the bigger meal. And he chases off after Fufu. And so you could still run, or you could shadow, him at this point and see what happens. You might be able to get all the way back to Stonewall along the gate. But do you want to continue on your path, or do you want to trail behind Foxy?
Yeah, I think I will, just in case Fufu needs help. Kind of hoping that Pyewacket and Foxy end up going after each other, but we'll see what happens.
It's entirely likely if you were to run in through the gate into Pyewacket's actual backyard, that's possible. But
Yeah.
and of course, in your peripheral vision, you see Runny frantically wave and reverse course and come trailing along behind. Anyway, you go tearing off in that direction, and soon enough, you see the big house up ahead of you. Remember, it's on top of the hill with the great big long wooden fence. Now, you don't have to go in there to get back to Stonewall, but if you want to go inside the hole of the fence, that would be something you could do at this point. Otherwise, you can keep running towards Farwall.
Yes.
I meant
will
Stonewall.
Yeah, I will go into the hole.
Okay. And Runny, you see him dive into the hole, and a few seconds later, Foxy dives into the hole, and then you get there. Do you want to follow them in?
Might as well.
And so all three of you dive through the hole, and suddenly you all hear and Foxy stops. And sunning him, standing up and stretching in the sun, doing this great big huge cat yawn. His Pyewacket. Oh my. Looks like you brought me quite a surprise. But Foxy charges him, and he charges Foxy, and they get into this huge scuffle. Do you guys want to get away during it? Or do you want to wait and see who wins?
Well, Fufu wants to watch this thing to the end.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you watch it to the end.
He's like egging them on 2.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to sit and do a whole combat for them, but what I am going to do is average their strength and defense classes and figure out who would ultimately win a narrative fight between the two. And assuming that they're both ripping each other as best they can and doing bites and holds, then eventually you hear a terrible yowling sound, and Foxy backs up and tears off, runs past you. He's too much for me! And rushes back to the gate and down into the Pebble Brook and off into the forest. So, you waiting around for a piece of this? Says Pyewacket.
I don't want a piece, I want the whole thing.
Do you charge him? All right, well, that's where I'm going to end it, because we're just going to end it right there, and it's like the last episode
through
of
the air.
Yeah, it's like the last episode of Angel. We just end right before a fight, and maybe someday we'll go back and see what happened to our friends Fufu and Ronnie Carlos. But for now, that's the end of our Bunnies and Burrows adventure. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I believe we will be blasting off into a new story next time. After our week break.
That is the plan.
All right, then. Well, go ahead and send us an email at GooniesWorldPodcast@gmail.com if you enjoyed that and want to hear more of it, or if you never want us to play that again. Or if you think I do a terrible Christopher Walken, then...
Your Christopher Walken needs some work, but it's not bad.
Well, sometimes if you make a stab at a voice in an RPG and you fail, you've at least got an interesting voice, right?
So got a good voice. It's great. It's good.
Thank you. I love it. All right. Next time I'm going to do British actor Alan Armstrong, so you can look forward to that.
Next time on Goonies.